Section 1. Head transplants. Dream or nightmare. The human head, the seat of our consciousness, the vessel of our thoughts, the canvas of our emotions. But what if we could transplant it? The very idea sends shivers down the spine, a chilling blend of scientific marvel and primal fear. It feels ripped from the pages of science fiction, a concept so audacious, so ethically fraught, that it seems relegated to the realm of fantasy. Yet science has a funny way of catching up with our wildest imaginations. Today, whispers of head transplants are escaping the confines of research labs and echoing in the halls of renowned medical institutions. Imagine a world where spinal cord injuries are no longer life sentences, where neurodegenerative diseases are robbed of their power. As we stand on the precipice of this brave new world, we must ask ourselves, are we ready? Are we prepared to grapple with the consequences, both intended and unforeseen, of tampering with the very essence of what it means to be human? Section 2. Robots in the operating room. From scalpels to servers. The journey towards head transplantation begins not in a macabre laboratory, but in the sterile, controlled environment of the operating room. Here, a silent revolution has already begun, one that is transforming surgery as we know it. Robotic arms, guided by sophisticated algorithms and controlled with pinpoint accuracy by skilled surgeons, are becoming increasingly commonplace. These are not the hulking automatons of science fiction, but rather extensions of the surgeon's own hands, capable of movements too intricate, too delicate for human dexterity alone. Imagine a surgeon operating on a patient, not hunched over the operating table, but seated comfortably at a console, their eyes glued to a high-definition 3D screen that provides an unparalleled view of the surgical field. This is the reality of robot-assisted surgery, a field that has exploded in recent years, revolutionizing procedures from minimally invasive heart surgeries to complex cancer removals. And it is this very precision, this ability to manipulate tissue at a microscopic level, that has fueled the dreams of those who dare to envision a future where head transplants are not merely possible, but safe and effective. Section 3. Precision Unleashed. How robots could reshape surgery. The success of a head transplant hinges on a single daunting challenge: seamlessly connecting the donor's head to the recipient's body. This involves meticulously fusing together a complex network of blood vessels, nerves, muscles, and bones, a task that pushes the limits of even the most skilled human surgeons. Enter the robo-surgeons, with their unwavering precision and superhuman dexterity. Picture this: two surgical teams working in perfect synchronicity, guided by a shared digital blueprint of the procedure. The robotic arms, controlled by the surgeons, then move with nanometer precision, connecting blood vessels with laser-like accuracy, suturing nerves with threads thinner than a human hair, and fusing bones with innovative biocompatible materials. This is not just science fiction, but a glimpse into a near future where robotics and artificial intelligence converge to redefine the boundaries of surgical possibility. This is the promise of robot-assisted surgery, to democratize access to healthcare, to push the boundaries of what's possible, and to ultimately save and improve countless lives. Section 4. The Ethics of Attachment. Where does the body end and the mind begin? The prospect of head transplants ushers in a Pandora's box of ethical dilemmas, each more perplexing than the last. At the heart of this moral maze lies a fundamental question: what constitutes the self? Is it simply the sum of our thoughts, memories, and experiences housed within the confines of our skull? Or is our identity inextricably intertwined with our physical form, with the very flesh and bone that we inhabit? Imagine waking up in a new body, your senses bombarded with unfamiliar sensations, your movements controlled by muscles that feel alien. Would you still be you? Or would you be a hybrid, a new entity forged from the fusion of two distinct individuals? The ethical implications are staggering, raising concerns about consent, exploitation, and the commodification of the human body. Section 5. Second Thoughts. Navigating the moral maze of head transplants. The ethical considerations extend far beyond the individual, sending ripples through the very fabric of society. If we can transplant heads, what does it mean for our understanding of death and dying? Would a successful head transplant be a triumph over mortality, or a macabre extension of life as we know it? The very act of transplanting a head challenges our traditional notions of life and death. These are not questions with easy answers, but questions that we must grapple with as we venture further down this uncharted path. Section 6. Society's Shifting Sands: Identity, Equality, and the Cost of Life. The societal implications of head transplants are as profound as they are far-reaching. Imagine a world where the wealthy and powerful can simply purchase new, younger bodies, effectively cheating death and perpetuating existing power structures. The gap between the haves and the have-nots could widen into an unbridgeable chasm, creating a society stratified not just by wealth, but by access to life itself. The legal and social ramifications are staggering, forcing us to rethink everything from marriage and inheritance laws to the very definition of personhood. Despite the ethical quagmire, the potential benefits of head transplants are undeniable. For those suffering from debilitating diseases that ravage the body but leave the mind intact, a head transplant could offer a chance at a new life, a chance to experience the world anew, free from the constraints of their physical limitations. Imagine a world where quadriplegics can walk again, where those with degenerative muscular diseases can reclaim their mobility, where people living with the devastating effects of severe burns or disfigurements can be given a second chance at a normal life. Beyond the individual, head transplants could revolutionize our understanding of the brain and the mysteries of consciousness. As we venture further into the uncharted territory of head transplants, we must confront the possibility that we are not simply altering individual lives, but potentially shaping the future of our species. If head transplants become commonplace, will we see the emergence of a new kind of human, one defined not by their genes but by their experiences, their memories, their accumulated wisdom? Imagine a world where knowledge and consciousness are no longer bound by the limitations of a single lifespan. Elderly individuals on the verge of succumbing to the ravages of old age could choose to donate their heads to younger, healthier bodies, ensuring the continuation of their work, their legacy, their very essence. This could lead to a flourishing of art, science, and culture, as the greatest minds of each generation are given the opportunity to continue their pursuits for centuries, even millennia. The ethical implications of extending lifespan, of tampering with the natural order of life and death, are profound and far-reaching. The road ahead is fraught with uncertainty, a complex tapestry woven from threads of hope and fear, scientific progress and ethical dilemmas. As we navigate this uncharted territory, we must proceed with caution, guided by a deep sense of responsibility for the future we are creating. Open dialogue is paramount. The scientific community, ethicists, policymakers, and the public must engage in a robust and ongoing conversation about the implications of head transplants, weighing the potential benefits against the risks, and establishing clear ethical guidelines for research and development. Only through widespread understanding and informed debate can we hope to harness the power of this technology for the betterment of humanity. The future of head transplants remains uncertain, a distant horizon shrouded in mist. But one thing is clear: this is not a question of if, but when. The relentless march of scientific progress, fueled by human curiosity and the desire to push the boundaries of the possible, is inexorable. The question is not whether we should embrace this future, but how. The decisions we make today will determine whether head transplants become a beacon of hope, a testament to human ingenuity and compassion, or a cautionary tale, a reminder of the dangers of unchecked ambition and the unintended consequences